Hello everyone and welcome to episode 4 of campaign 4 of Wildermyth, and a special early hello to Caroluna and Maxine. I hope you guys have both had a great Monday, because we're back for Wildermyth Mondays. We're going to be picking up the campaign exactly where we left off, which was, I think, near the end of chapter... Is it chapter 3, you guys? I feel like it's chapter 3. You were just waiting for this, weren't you, to ask Maxine, and Caroluna says, I was. Yes, we're back. So... as I recall, we set up everybody to go do the things that we wanted them to do, so I think that we just unpause it and things occur. Let me just remind myself of what it is. Yeah, so Patikin's going to go back here and dedicate a forest shrine. He's a hunter, so that is a good match for him. Maxine, Scaly One, and Stormlander are going forward to scout Darrigan Field, and... Oh, yeah, sorry, Scaly One is going to go catch up, and... Blobbydybard, Hickey, and Drienne are going ahead to complete the scouting of Fey Farers, but there's no corruption here. And then our ultimate goal is up here, where we believe Lady B has gone off on her own with only a cryptic message left behind. At least that's my memory. Someone would have to remind me if that's in fact what that indicator means. Let's unpause it and see how it goes. Okay, this is good, since it was only the two of them here. There was a possibility they were going to get jumped, but no such misfortune. I think we probably want to have them patrol next to get rid of the infestation, since it's only the three of them. Yeah, these guys. When they're in a group of 3, they're not going to get jumped by the bad guys. Here, we can do this. I would really like to have Patikin along for this. I hate not having Patikin here to, like, do this. So, what's the maximum number of people? It can be 5. So, we could turn Patikin around, but it would take him like 2 months to get back up here. So, what we'll do... Oh, gosh. Yeah, let's do this fight. It just makes sense. Unfortunately, we can't hold it for Patikin. I do want to have this so that we can get the resources. I'm not a fan of like leaving him out of the experience points, but I really feel like our party here can handle a strength 5 incursion or infestation or like positioning. Yeah, let's do it. Hello to Blobbydyblah! Maxine had her first day back at work after vacation. Maxine, I hope it went well. I had my first day back last week, and it feels good to make some sort of progress, but also, boy, do I miss being on vacation. Blobbydyblah, I hope you've had a great weekend and you were into a nice January. I know that you were expecting to get some more news about your knee. Hopefully, as that moves forward, it'll be good news. I honestly have all the best hopes for you. And hello to Fox McCloud. So, anchors. We see Drienne, Blobbydybard, and Hickey all sort of like going along what I think is a river for no reason. It kind of looks like there's water behind them. Okay, I've got one. Favorite fruit? Apple. I knew you were going to say apple. Why did I know that? So the two of them used to be in a relationship, but that was a different lifetime. Okay, my turn. Favorite thing to fight? That's like asking for my favorite rash. Really? But I feel like Blobbydybard is okay with throwing down with the Thrixel, but I guess he's more of a lover, not a fighter. Okay, least favorite then. Might have to be the Thrixel. Is that because they're over the next hill? It's like the air changes when they get close. You can feel your own breath might betray you. Here I am, making a career out of them. Look at Blobbydybard. Oh, all he wanted to do was sing his songs. Okay, here they go. Yeah, there is water back there. I don't know what was so evocative of, like, that first... You could see just, like, a little bit of mist or whatever. I'm not that old, right? Sometimes I wonder if it's not too late to start over somewhere. I wouldn't, though, realistically. It'd reek of abandonment. Well, we appreciate that. What about you? What keeps you here? Oh, we don't have Drienne here. Oh. So what do we think Drienne would say? I honestly feel like there's many things that I'll put up for a community vote, but I honestly think that Drienne would say that it gets you out of civilization. I think that Drienne appreciates a good book. I know that some of their favorite books are fantasy books. I know they really love The Walking Dead, which is all about operating outside of civilization. I really honestly think that this is what Drienne would choose. And I think Blobbity Bard is saying, real Blobbity Bard is saying agreed to that. Maxine was saying it was okay. I could use another week or 2 or 5 of vacation. Yeah, maybe one of the things, like someday, if I'm very lucky, I'll be able to retire. And maybe then I will have different thoughts on what it's like to just have infinite time to do the things that I love all of the time. But on the whole, really, really like having time to do. I know civilization is what we're fighting for, and I'm fine with that. But I'm also fine with civilization flourishing. Not right on top of me. So I'm out here. I really like Drienne's like determined face. Wait, what were you hoping to hear? No, I respect that. Diplomatic of you. I'm not exactly a pillar of shining light myself. Got enough enemies out there. Don't make yourself one too. Wow, really? Am I misreading this? I'm not exactly a pillar of shining light myself. Got enough enemies out there. Don't make yourself one too. What is that, Blobbity Bard? Fair. Thrix will do a fine job of that. We're getting close. Okay, all heroes' stunt chances are doubled. And with Blobbity Bard, I mean, they're pretty high anyway. Okay, we've got a Scorier, Dweaver, Thrusk. The Nightmare is a big deal. +1 damage on that guy. Countless appendages, drag it forward. Yeah. On Mondays, you can call me Blobbity Bard. Okay. Oh, there's a fire spirit. I honestly don't remember, like... Oh, Drienne has a really good staff. Yeah, no, that's not going to go to Drienne. Blobbity Bard also has... Yeah, Blobbity Bard has 2 really, really good weapons. And Hickey... Hold on. Yeah, Hickey... We need to level up Hickey and Drienne. Flare Axe and the Ramble Crater's staff. We could upgrade his staff, theoretically. He's already got a really good axe. Okay. This is a lot of danger, though, between us and them. So, let's kick it off with Drienne. Drienne, I think, can do a wagon blast. Splinter blast on all 3 of them. Look at this. Yep. Yeah, that's going to cut most of their armor right apart. Now, Blobbity Bard can come in here and get a guaranteed hit on the Thrusk. Oh, there's 2 Nightmares? I didn't even see that. Okay. I think with 4 enemies on the field, this is a great time to do Swell Song. So let's do that now. And then... Blobbity Bard doesn't have broad swipes, does he? I don't feel like he does. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Protector is really good for him. But no, he doesn't have broad swipes or anything, so we've got to pick and choose. Blobbity Bard. Yeah, if we want to attack somebody, and we really do, I feel like maybe taking the Thrusk out is a good idea. Well, hold on. What can Hickey do exactly? Interfuse with this lamp? blind nearby enemies, but I'm not even sure that we're in range of that. Or we could do a discus. Let's throw a discus. Yeah, let's hit this guy, and if we also kill the Thrusk, that would be awesome. Okay, that was a really good shot. Wow, good work, Hickey. Okay, so now Blobbity can come up here, and we do sort of want to, like, draw fire, right? So we're going to have Blobbity come up here, and I am going to change his weapons to his more defensive stance, because he's going to get a guaranteed kill here no matter what. Ha! You can't hurt Blobbity. Hello to Solid Chrome Hickey. We are doing the first combat of the session with you. We'd very much like your character to level up. So I feel, yeah, let's move Solid Chrome Hickey up here. That way he can do a regular attack. He's going to do some damage just by walking up. Let's have Solid Chrome Hickey. So he can poke with his axe or slash with his axe, or that's also 4 points of damage. Oh, that's 5 points of damage. Yeah, plus the armor. So let's do that. Yep. Okay. Now, I would love to catch that sprite. We've only got 3 turns left, and do remember that the monsters might also decide to kill it. So let's have Blobbity come up here. And we're going to have Drienne come... I'm just looking like we probably do want to interfuse with something a little bit closer. We could probably do these... The trouble with these rocks is that I don't think that we'd be able to see very well inside. So maybe it's a waste to do this. Let's just move Drienne up here. And then we can move... Oh, Hickey already did his thing. So, to open the door, nothing good is going to happen on the other side, I don't think. Well, maybe something would. If we open up the door and drop Blobbity into Guardian stance, one of them might be stupid enough to walk up to him. Sure, let's give it a shot. Blobbity, you Guardian. So, in a perfect world, we're going to move... It is Hickey, right? That's who we decided? The Ramble Crater's staff. Yeah, the trouble is... That guy's a very, very long way away. So, let's see what we can do. Let's move Hickey up here. Hickey shall interfuse with the leather. And if we could tie down one of the Seekers, I feel like that would be ideal. Awesome. Yep, we got a huge stunt on that, and that guy is at half speed now. So Drienne... So we don't want to stand next to this. It's not cover for us right now. It's dangerous. So let's have Drienne. We need something that Drienne can interfuse with. So we can interfuse with that chair up there. Even if I go here. Right? Yeah. So Drienne, interfuse with the chair. And then we're going to do some more Splinter Blasts on these guys. Yeah. Alright. And now, Blobbity. Again, we do want to... Wait, where can Blobbity go? Oh, this is still Drienne, sorry. Blobbity can... I think his best bet... So the Seeker can go through solid objects, like we know that. So even then, I'm going to bring Blobbity up here, and we're going to drop into Guardian. Drienne, I think we're going to move... Yeah, Hickey has a lot more armor. Let's actually bring Drienne back slightly and wall with Hickey. Okay, still did a ton of damage. Oh, you can't backseat Blobbity. He's gonna get you. Okay, I have a bad... So, do we Hold on. So let me just look at this again. Drienne actually has an artifact water staff. That implies that, because only Blobbybard is now in range, we could potentially upgrade one of his weapons to, like, be a fire thing, as well as an artifact. So we probably do want to do that, but not at the expense of anybody's life. So let's be delicate here. I think that if we move Hickey here, he's going to do damage to the Seeker and damage to that Dweaver just by passing near them, right? Yeah. Okay, that worked really well. I don't want to kill the Seeker because then we lose... I think we lose the opportunity to get the Sprite. I could be wrong. Maybe we automatically get the Sprite. I don't think so. So let me try to get the Sprite. Blobbybard is going to come over here. He's going to throw open the door. And he's going to make a friend. You really are one of those fire sprites, aren't you? Thank you for being a steward of this land. Bree, bree. So, fire sword or fire axe or legacy point. I'm going to leave this up to Blobbybard. Blobbybard, you have 2 artifact weapons, but I think that we can amp them up with firepower, and that firepower will most reliably come out when Blobbybard stunts, which he does all the time because he's in a rivalry with Lady B and has Swell Song. So, like, we could do either weapon, or we could get a free legacy point. It's entirely up to you. I will pause, and we will let real Blobby Blob make the decision. I will say, his sword is his more defensive posture, because then he has his lantern out, and he gets like extra magic armor on that. Let's do the sword. It's the most used by me yet. I think that's true. Yeah, especially in this party where he's the only warrior. He does tend to strike that defensive stance. Blobbybard. So, Phantom Fall. A tier 1 fire sword, a well-made sword imbued with the chaotic flaring spirit of fire. I like it. It doesn't specifically say... Okay, so let's take a look. Same damage, same range. Stunt damage drops by 1, but the block is higher, which is great for his defensiveness. It does also remove his heal on kill. Interestingly, it doesn't specify if it's still like an artifact weapon, but I am comfortable with this. Yeah. I do think that we might want to replace Phantom Fall, because that's an odd name for a fire sword, with Inferno Fall. Yeah, plus 10 block is really good for him. Here's our stunt effect, by the way. Damages up to 3 nearby enemies. That's going to be wild. Yeah, let's hit it. Yeah, I guess it does replace Artifact. I don't know why Drienne gets an Artifact and a fire thing, but whatever. Ping. Okay, and now I think Drienne can get their revenge on this guy. Hopefully. Yeah, I was just looking to see if we could get, like, line up like a reverse shot. Oh, and Hickey, I think you're going to level up. Okay, so Solid Chrome Hickey. We get to make a choice for your character. You are now a Blue Horn Mystic. Here are your options. Viciousness. Hickey's melee attacks deal +1 damage. Riposte. Hickey will counterattack after a successful melee block or dodge. Or Compulsion. Hickey will briefly interfuse with an enemy and force it to move where he pleases. I would say of this set, if I were asked for an opinion, Riposte is probably the one on here that is not the most beneficial for him, only because he does have a shield, but his block is not going to be as high as some of the others. Now, by comparison, Viciousness works because he does have some really good melee weapons that he can hit with, or Compulsion could actually cause him to force an enemy to walk near him and then take that 3 points of damage and line Hickey up for like a melee attack on them. So I would say either one of those would be really good. It's not that Riposte is bad, it's just I don't know that that plays into his skill set quite as much. Ironically, I think that would be great for his sister, Lady B, because she is very much like somebody who uses interfusions to get amped up for melee combat, whereas Hickey is more of a, he wants to get near you to have that violence aura sap their hit points, but after that, he's more likely to use magic. So we'll give Solid Chrome Hickey a chance to make a choice there. Caroluna, the other day, I was... So, one of the games that I've started up, maybe shortly before the previous episode, was Marvel Midnight Suns. And at one point, like, Caroluna said something like, these character entries are like too much. Like, I'm trying to remember like exactly what the phrase was. And I didn't realize, Caroluna, like, I didn't like put it together at the time, that you were talking about like the introductions, like as the characters were coming in, they had those like big splashy title cards and stuff. I was like, at the time, I was like, wait, character entries? Like in the codex or whatever? But I do understand now. It just took me a minute. Yeah, so let's go with Compulsion, says Solid Chrome Hickey. Oh, holy shit. Skull Chiller, a level 2 sword. A powerful sword, +5 accuracy, +10 block. I mean, technically, we could replace Drienne's Great Spear. We're certainly not doing their staff. Yeah, no, I don't want to lose our fire sword. We could replace Patikin's Skinning Knife. I know that I didn't do that last time, but the damage... Like, the Skinning Knife does double flanking damage, but the Skull Chiller just does double damage over the dagger all of the time, so that seems like a better thing. We could replace Maxine's Titan Fist. We'd lose the knockback, and I do like the knockback, because theoretically, Maxine could wall up somebody like into Blobby Bard or Solid Chrome Hickey, and I also don't want to give up the artifact weapon. Yeah, no, we're not giving up Drienne's Sea Spear. Nor the staff. Okay, so really we're down to... I think the Tier 0 dagger. Yeah, it's better in every respect for Patikin, and he would benefit the most from it. So, let's hit it. Those, yes, but the whole thing was a bit much. Yeah, understood. I just... that particular thing was... I was like, entries. Yeah, if it had been these introductions or these intros, that I would have been like, oh, I get it. Yeah, because it is not a game that takes itself overly silly overly serious for sure. Okay, you get the sense that the forest grieves. It's like seeing the sadness of the old, isn't it? That's what I'd compare it to. You feel you want to help, not sure if you can, maybe afraid of the responsibility it could land you with. It's one thought, I suppose. I mean, it's not a human thing so much. It's not a direct, like, I don't know what it is. Sure. It's pointless worrying, maybe. Guess I'd just love to see things more at peace. Really like Drienne's, like... And the Thrixel Dweaver are tougher now. A whole new tier of Dweaver, but we don't know what that means for us just yet. Overly, Silius, says, Caroluna. Yeah, it's, you could go with that. I think that would be appropriate. Okay, so... These guys are... Yeah, let's, secure it. Yes, search carefully. And we're going to let everybody do... I really, really, really want Patikan on the next fight. Okay. So let's move Patikan up here to join the patrol. He's not going to arrive for another month. Okay. So, for this next fight, I know that we've had Gloamglow in every single fight, but let's maybe aim at characters that are a lower level, because he's the highest level by, like, double so far. So... I really like the idea of having our bard in there to, like, stand in the way of things. Next Calamity card. Okay, let me think for a second. Okay. Hickey's level 3. Maxine is level 3. So we definitely want Stormlander, and Scaly One, and Patikan. And Drienne. Okay. Stormlander, Scaly One, Patikan, Drienne. At least. So let's... click up here. Okay, Scaly One, Stormlander, Drienne, Patikan. So, then from there, it would be Gloamglow, wouldn't it? like, if we're gonna have all of our lowest level characters, I do feel like we'd want to have Gloamglow there to sort of, like, mind the shop. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have him in there. And wait, who is not doing something? Maxine is not currently doing something. Maxine is up here, I think. We could have Maxine try the scout. I don't know how I feel about that. Especially since Maxine already, like, you get one chance to lose your hit points, one ever in a campaign. Yeah, let's have Maxine come down here and secure the site. I do not want to send her off on her own. Okay, secure site complete. A thorough delving has proven rewarding. Hides and spell threads. And a gloom glass ring. Sudden chance +6. Well, I gotta say, I do really like the idea of giving that to Gloamglow. Well, who has the... So, that would bring him up to 31, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, and 21. Yeah, stunting is kind of his thing. Like, it really is. So, we're gonna give the Gloom Glass Ring to Gloamglow. Okay. Now, let's... Okay, yeah, Maxine and Hickey... Yeah, Maxine and Hickey... Yeah, Maxine and Hickey can come up here. I do think that they can scout this pretty assuredly that it's going to go okay. I think even if they get jumped, they're going to be good. Oh, and maybe we won't even have to worry about it. The Oil of North has passed so many abandoned homesteads as they trekked through Darrigan Field that to see a light and a ribbon of smoke ahead was as surprising as it was welcome. Look, there it is. Their tenacity is admirable, I'll say that much. Folks can hang on a while when they've got something to lose. Well, let's hope they're hospitable to boot. There's Leith, apparently. Evening. Have to say we weren't expecting a friendly face this close to Rowan Point Dam. Assuming you're a friendly sort. Okay, no response at all, by the way. What? Oh, of course. I'm sorry. Come in, come in, come in. Normally, I'd offer you some milk or cheese, but things being as they are... If you've got a roof and a fireplace, we're already appreciative. You kept cows, then? Or sheep? Kept. Right. Cows. My livelihood. I'm surprised that anyone would hang around Rowan Point Dam with Gorgon corruption so close, especially a cattle farmer. The thing is, those cows and me, we depend on each other. And just like they wouldn't abandon me, unfortunately I'm doing Scaly One's voice, which I don't really mean to, I wouldn't abandon them. Moo. What exactly is this? Why are we... I want to give you the benefit of the doubt here, so can you explain? I'll take you out back. I was hoping to introduce you to the ladies in their condition a little more delicately, but long story short, I'm glad they held out until someone like you came along. So they are actually riddled with corruption. They have the same thing that Azric has, which is like the growth on them. What was his? Oh, like us? Well, you're the ones who help. You have magic, don't you? And experience with it? You're the ones who do the impossible. There are different degrees of impossible, it turns out. I hate to tell you this, but the cow's fate was sealed a while ago. Keeping them around is a risk that frankly borders on irresponsible. You couldn't at least take a look at them? See if there was something... meaningful looks exchanged? Drienne, you've got that look. That odds-weighing look. Okay, so I don't think that we have either Drienne or Salamander. Yeah, as Maxine says, where's Moo? I bet Moo would have a vote on this. So we could say we could study them perhaps, or no. We do what must be done. So, because we don't have Moo or real Salamander, let's do a poll. And nope, there's no way to get into this box without then clicking on it. Okay, so what should they do? Question mark. Study them or do what must be done. And we shall put up the poll starting right now. Yeah, so without any spoilers, the topic we were talking about is that, like, when it seems like when a new character like comes on the scene in Marvel, they get this Borderlands style, like borderline, like freeze frame is the word I was looking for there, where like a title card comes up, it sort of like introduces them, and then it has like a little subtitle, and these are very silly. Like, this is not like a real heroic entry. It does introduce people who might not be familiar with some of the subtler references in Midnight Sun. So, like, what even is this person's name? But from there, this is not sort of like a super serious, grim, dark... I don't know, like, remember, like, what was it, like, the early 2000s, where every single game was just gray and brown and dark beige, and everything was just earth tones, and everything wanted to be like the most hardcore, extreme, look over the sights of your gun version of it. I'm glad that we've moved away from that, and Midnight Suns, like, is all marketed in black and gold, but really isn't this like super apocalyptic thing. It's got a very sort of like light tone to it, and that comes out in those title cards. So that's what we were talking about for anybody who wasn't talking about it. They are exactly what I expected of a hero base game. Oh, like the big title cards, Carolina? Oh, and by the way, the poll is almost done. If anybody wasn't able to vote due to being on mobile or tablet or just didn't pop up, do let me know and we'll factor those in. Pretty soon we're going to watch, what was it, Doctor Strange 2. Haven't seen that one yet. And the predominant vote came out to study them. It is the Drienne decision. Think about the upside. Knowledge, or better, it'd be a shame to leave something that valuable on the table. Oh, sorry. Knowledge or better. As long as it's a risk you can afford to take. We'll take a few days and look them over. It's not like we have an official appointment time at Rowan Point Dam anyway. Thank you doesn't sound like much, but thank you. Leith put them up well, and Drienne appraised the cattle carefully for a few days. Well, we know more about how the curse progresses in beasts. Nothing about how it stops, unfortunately. Okay, after umming at each other for a minute, unless you had actually hoped to cure them. Savvy old Drienne has broken the Gorgon menace wide open, everyone. Let's buy him around and declare a holiday. Suddenly... Change of plans, folks. We're not going to Rowan Point Dam anymore. Rowan Point Dam got impatient and decided to come to us. Garoo! Also, oh my god! Look, it's almost Grumpy. We are missing a Y, and this would actually say Grumpy. Can somebody please confirm to Moo when I tell her later on that one of the cursed cows said Grumpy? Grumpy. Crash. Oh no. Monster cows. Brienne, I'm afraid it's time to wrap up the studies. Stormalander with his one-liners. Groar! That famous one-liner from Stormalander. Time to wrap up the studies. The true Gorgon, here they come. Okay, wow. A Bogmore, Roe, Rager, Raccoon, Geist, Cow, and Cow. We've got two different cows, shuddering and hoofing the ground, racked with rage. Okay, I'm actually really glad that we have a large party here. So, wow, this is all of them. Okay. Okay. Wheat bundles. Count as wood. You know what woods can do? Brienne. Oh, hold on. No, they can't. Hold on. Brienne. Oh, boy. Brienne has to go all the way up here to interfuse with them. That's awfully close. The clay pot. I don't know if this is an area effect thing, the Scalding Rain. It really doesn't say what the, area of effect is. Okay, so what we'll do... And Drienne is just slightly out of range on this. So we could disregard the cows for a minute. I kind of do like the idea of doing Scalding Rain. I think Scalding Rain is area effect. I think that it is. So let's move Drienne up here. They can take cover behind the shrub. Interfuse with the clay pot. And now Scalding Rain is not area effect. Yeah. And since we had to move, so we might as well do Scalding Rain. It's just to who? 2 points of damage. More, yeah. 3 points of damage, and it also looks like it takes away all of the Rager's armor, which is really good. And then what's this guy back here? The Geist? I think taking out all of the Rager's armor is probably our best bet. Oh, Christ. Okay, not a great start. So, Patikin could come up here and do a flame shot. The concern is, again, Patikin has taken some hits in his life, and... Boy, thank God we have Blobbity Bard here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Blobbity Bard. Okay, Blobbity Bard, let's... Do I want to save Swell Song for the next fight? I don't think I do. Swell Song. Not next fight, next round. Yeah, okay, so let's have Blobbity Bard come up here. And he's going to set up Guardian. Now I feel better about bringing up Patikin. Patikin is going to... Yeah, come here. He's not walling with Blobbity Bard yet, but now he can do... Oh, I could have done firing position. Whatever. Let's do... Oh, hold on. Swap weapon. That's what it is. And now we can shoot. So, 87%. 90%. Yeah. Let's take away the Geist, like 1 point of armor, and also do some mega damage. Are you kidding? Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Okay, Stormalander. Can you come up here? 4 range. So where do we have to be? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think that he can get in range to do anything this turn. So we'll probably want a Silk Step then. Okay, Scaly One. So Scaly One has a little bit more mobility, and I'm feeling like maybe Scaly One does wall with Blobbybard, and then takes a shot at... I mean, apparently we're just not going to hit anybody, so... We're going to do the most damage to the Bogmore, or we're going to get the most, like, out of it, because there's no armor on this guy. Okay. At least we did something. 99% level... Stress. Okay. Wow! Hold on, we need to recap whatever just happened. Okay, at least we're getting some good blocks in here as well. So, Blobbybard stunted and did damage to everybody in the line. I don't know that a lot of it went to hit points, but can damage up to 3. Remember the weapon we just got, Blobbybard? It just worked, and it was awesome. So the good news is nobody took too much damage. Blobbybard took 4 points, but that's only a third of his bar, so even he is okay. Let's... Okay, so we need to... do some goddamn thing. I don't know. Patikin got shoved, so he's not... And what happened to him? He's hobbled for 1 turn. That's fine. He doesn't care about that. Wood. If we could get Drienne in range of that cart, I feel like we could do some pretty good stuff. Let's move Drienne up next to Scaly One. Yeah, hopefully. Okay. Let's interfuse with the cart. Let's interfuse with the cart. And now we're going to blow up the cart on... That one hit Blobbybard. So, yeah, let's hit these 3 guys. How are they blocking everything? We're getting very, very unlucky here. Okay. Patikin, let's move you... I don't know that I want to move you up. Let's swap out for your sword. We've got an 89% chance to kill this cow. Okay, that's at least some incoming damage off the table. Blobbybard. I don't know what we want to do yet. Scaly One. We could do a shoot at that guy. Oh, we've got a 100% chance to hit. And yeah, we can't hit anybody else, so let's do this shot. Yes, I see the Ranger behind us, but... Okay. So now, Stormalander is still hidden. So the attack that he does is going to go past everybody's armor. If we hit that guy, he's got an 84% chance to do it. If we hit this guy, he's got a 100% chance to kill him, it looks like, and a 100% chance to hit the guy behind him. The only concern that I have there is that Stormalander isn't currently, like, walled with anybody, and also I'm not sure that that matters because he has a lot of armor. Hopefully the Rager decides to attack him. So let's do this. Oh, we got both of them. Nice. Okay, so now we are to Blobbybard. I think that we really want to keep Blobbybard. Let me take one look at Protector again. When an adjacent ally is attacked via melee, I don't think the game calculates diagonals as adjacent, but I don't know. I do think I'm going to move back. No. No, let's stay right where he is, because what I want him to do is set up a guardian so that these two guys can't get to Patikin. Now, the raccoon has a ranged attack, so we might still take some damage, but I don't think anybody's going to die this turn. I hope. Let's try it. Carol Luna saying, "Moo! Angels killing cows." Hey, they came at us first. Oh, good dodge from Blah-Blah-Blah. Okay, so Scaly One's taken probably the most concerning amount of damage so far, but she's still good. Okay, I think we're going to open with Stormalander doing Chain Lightning on this guy so that he can hopefully hit the Rager as well. Now that opens up Patikin to do a backstab. Yep, 100% chance to kill. Drienne. So Drienne has probably the best options to hit that raccoon, because by the way, if anybody here is not familiar, this the blue tentacles, this is corruption, and we do not want to walk through that. We can, but it might have some actually it's not going to really hurt Blah-Blah-Bard that much, but let's look at Scaly One. Scaly One cannot hit this guy. She can hit this guy. Or she could Silk Step out of the way. She has taken a lot of damage. Let's Silk Step out of the way. And now Drienne. We could do Scalding Rain on this guy, take out his armor. The thing about taking out physical armor is that it's gone forever. And I like that a lot. This guy can shove enemies, or sorry, shove us, so I don't want to move closer to the corruption. I am going to move closer to the corruption up here, but yeah, I want Drienne walled with somebody, so we've got to make some choices here. Let's do Scalding Rain on this guy, and hopefully it'll land this time. Good. And now it's time for Blah-Blah-Bard. So I don't think there's any benefit to having Blah-Blah-Bard stay here and do Guardian, because the raccoon is going to stay back. So what we want to do instead is come around and get a backstab. Yeah. 100%. Got it. Oh no, Fox McCloud has dibs on the ribs. But do you really want them off of these corrupted cows? Okay, Scaly One. Let's get you over here. She's going to sneak over here and shoot. Alright, I like that Scaly One did get a kill in here, in addition to all the other damage, because she took a lot of hits there. Okay, Spectral Lantern. Blah-Blah-Bard already has one. We could replace Hickey's shield, but he's already got 2 points of warding. Drienne's hands are full. Scaly One would benefit it from it if she has not her bow in her hand. Patikin... Actually, Patikin's got some pretty good warding as well. So it's going to be Scaly One or Patikin. And I'm going to say that Scaly One is much more likely to be in melee range. Yeah, Patikin's whole thing is like pulling back, like hanging back and attacking from extreme range. So let's do Scaly One. Yeah, she's got like a cool leaf dagger as well, so that's going to go well. Ack! Bad news about your cows. Sorry about your farm. That was the whole story. Oh, Drienne. Okay, so the true Gorgons are now a permanent member of the Gorgon tree, but not that worried about it. Okay, so we are heading into what is the final battle of this chapter. Scaly One cannot come. Scaly One needs some time to heal up. Everybody... Oh, Blobbybard could also use some time to heal up, but I do feel like we want Blobbybard along on this because it's gonna be a fight. So, let's head into Wizard Field. Let's decide who's going to do this scout. We're gonna send up Blobbybard, Patikin. We can have one more person. Not Scaly One. Drienne is a lower level, so I want them in there because I'd like to try to level them up to meet up with the rest. I really want Stormalander there too, though. But it is what it is. Hit done. And then Stormalander will stay here and help to catalog. Yep, Stormalander and Scaly One. That'll give Scaly One a chance to recover from her wounds. Blobbybard and Drienne make an absurd bet. I am so upset that Drienne is not here. I love the fact that Blobbybard and Drienne are, like, still, like, together, but not romantically anymore. That they're just, like, they're good friends now. We are absolutely doing the opportunity. There's a whole table of cheeses. What's wrong with the festival? It's the People's Festival. I'm not really one of them. Yeah? Well, you don't have to stay. But, I'm still trying to do my part. Community spirit? Right. Yeah. A game of dice can change your life. How about it? Later. Okay. That was pretty amazing. It was lucky. Honestly, though, do you have a secret? I've never seen somebody roll that well. No secret. I get on these streaks sometimes. Cards, dice, coins. But now you mention it, I've always wondered just what would happen if I were to just pick a direction. Direction? Just pick a direction and go. If I'm really on a hot streak, well, I bet you we'd find a magic item somewhere. A magic item? Seriously? So, my memory is that it's basically, do you want to do the opportunity or do you not want to do the opportunity? We've seen the setup. I am going to defer to Blobbybard on this since it's his idea. Real Blobbly-Blah, do you want to go off with Drienne to do the opportunity and try to find the magical item? Blobbybard is 100% onto it, yes. Alright, I'm game. Bet you for a new pair of socks. How about that? Okay, so Drienne and Blobbybard are definitely going. I think we should send Stormalander with them. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Wizard Field has been revealed. Okay, so especially since, you know, Blobbybard, Drienne, and Stormalander are off on their own, let's definitely do the patrol. Okay, everybody just got tougher. Do I want to spend any legacy points to block this off? We've got 15 legacy points. We can take out the extra damage on the Seeker, or stop the replacement of the Wild Thrusk. I think I do kind of want to do this because at the end of the chapter, they're probably going to get this anyway, but it still represents something else that they don't get. And these guys they hit really hard already. So let's do that. Yes, it's going to be 2 legacy points. Yes, I'm going to finish. Okay, and everybody still has something to do, right? Yes. I see the edge of the forest. So this forest has an edge. That's nice. All things are bound to have limits, including my patience. Look, it was a joke in the first place, wasn't it? Keep walking till we find a what? A magical item? What even is that? Nice to take a little trip, but the trip's no longer little. Come on, Bard. It's time to go back to our lives. Alright, but can we at least check out that castle first? I wanted to go home and play Castlevania 3, and instead I gotta go do this. Where there's presumably a magical item. That was actually the name of the castle when they built it. I just like the separation between their reactions to this. Follow me, Drienne! So, I think there's going to be another Bard choice. So, blah. The place seems abandoned. I say we go in the front way. Or, I'm thinking we climb in a window or something. My bones are on edge. We will leave this up to real blah. Let's go in the front. Kick it right in the door. Be honest, though. You thought this whole thing was crazy and over-particular. No, yeah, I absolutely did. The dim halls are broken and falling in. Their steps scuff dust off the stones. Excuse me, mouse. Can see straight through the upper floor. Wait, Bard sees something. Huh. Aha! Hup! Clink. Empty! I think the chest actually shouts, empty! Like that. Oh! Bard, his ego. Hey, that's life, isn't it? For the first time, Drienne is happy. Grrr. You know, I am glad we sucked this out. Now about that bet. Loser buys them nice socks, but I'll be lenient if... Oh wait, what happens to the winner? Asked Bard. Interesting. Well, I'm afraid you spoke too soon, Soxy, because there's always a second chest. Drienne. Why wouldn't there be? Oh. I love Bard's reactions to things. Grrrk! So, we're facing a Batchby and a Spectic. Noisy as an anvil tossed down a stairwell, it rolls smoothly back to its feet at each stumble. And the Spectic is gears crick and knuckles crack. Its one grasping claw reaches and strains. I don't think these guys are going to have anything to worry about, but you know what guys made of metal really like? Lightning attacks. Let's bring Stormlander. Oh, but I gotta say, Batchby does have a lot of magic defense. Can Drienne get rid of any of that? I bet we can blow up that thing right there. Let's interfuse with this. This is mostly going to remove their physical damage. Sorry, their physical armor, but that's still good. Okay. Stormlander, I think that we are going to Silk Step with Stormlander so that when he does do an attack, maybe on Batchby, it'll go right past all of that magic armor. And Bard. Oh god, yeah, these guys really benefit from being close to one another. Let's have Bard come... I don't know how close I want to move. Let's have Bard stay back here, but still set up a Guardian. We're not going to do Swell Song yet. We might do it next turn when Stormlander gets his attack as well. You fool. You cannot get past Bard. Okay, so let's have Stormlander come, like, up and around here. And that way we're basically setting up for a backstab, I hope. Damn it. I mean, it's still, the attack still happened. Let's have Drienne interfuse with this saw. Oh, the saw only does Shark Trap, which is... Well, it would pin them, I guess. How about the coat rack? I do like the coat rack. Hopefully doing a splinter blast on this guy and taking off that last point of armor. And then Drienne can actually... Yeah, I think Drienne just got a free thing back. So let's now interfuse with the... Let's do the saw, and then next turn maybe we could do the shark trap if we need to. But we've set this guy up. Basically, we're hitting like a triangle attack here. So now Blobby Bard comes around the corner, and he forgot to do Swell Song. He does Swell Song, and then he's going to swap his weapon to his big hitting axe. Slapped it right down the middle like a Cal Kestis lightsaber strike. Blobbity Bard has leveled up. Carolina said, it's a mimic. Okay, so, Blobbity Bard, here are your options. Sentinel replaces Guardian. Blobbity Bard leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept a foe who passes nearby, performing a reaction strike. He does a sick flip. Endurance, Blobbity Bard has +2 armor and +1 warding. Battle Dance, melee attacks only cost Blobbity Bard 1 action, which means that if he starts within range, he can technically get 2 attacks. Or, upgrade to Wolf Call. Wolf Call heroes also receive +1 damage on flanking attacks. There are no bad choices here. All of these things are super cool. So I'm going to let Blobbity Bard, real Blobbity Blah, take a look at it and let us know. Sentinel and Endurance are more defensive. Battle Dance is very clearly offensive. And then the upgraded Wolf Call, he already has Wolf Call. And I'm trying to remember, I think it increases the stunt chance for his allies or the damage that they do. But this would, further upgrade that. I would get Battle Dance, says blah, blah, blah. All right. This guy's done. Sometimes I wish we could talk to them. Or can we? Oh well, time to see who really won the bet. Must we? Flip! Fortune's Girdle. And here's the bad news. I really don't want to give it to Blobbity Blah because he's already got a strap. Treasure from a chest never smelled so fresh. +7 stunt chance, +7 dodge, +7 block. Thematically, I really feel that it should go to Drienne because that way Blobbity Blah gets socks and Drienne Levode gets a Fortune's Girdle. But let's think about it for a second. The stun chance is really good. The dodge and block are really good. We don't want to give it to Hickey. The other person that would be good for is Maxine. Because Maxine is more likely to be in range of things. The thing with Drienne right now is if something does get close to them, then it does, they're in a lot of danger. So having the extra dodge and block is very helpful, especially since Drienne is never going to be able to have a shield or lantern. Yeah, I think it's going to go to Drienne. Also, the plus stunt chance is really nice for them because they do a lot of area effect attacks, and stunt is per target as far as I know. Yeah, everybody else has the same stunt chance. Yeah, let's give this to Drienne. Drienne was there. Drienne is prepped up to help. Yeah. A short while later. I don't really get it. Don't get what? Since I don't know when, maybe all my life, things tend to break my way. Not always, but I've recognized it's abnormal. Little stuff, usually. It's those small, spur-of-the-moment kinds of coincidences that just slide perfectly into place. Right. Well, I owe you a pair of socks, I suppose. And they better be new this time. Drienne has apparently previously given Blobbity Blah used socks. Oh, awesome! Blah, blah, blah. Plus 7 years to your retirement age. And you also leveled up. Look at this. Okay, blah, blah, blah. You're on deck. I hope you didn't go get a drink. Here are your choices. Viciousness. Blobby Bard's melee attacks deal +1 damage. Windwalk. And by the way, that's all his attacks, including the ones that he gets from Guardian and everything. Windwalk. Once per combat, as a swift action, Blobby Bard can call on wind spirits to guide him to a distant tile. It's basically a teleport. Backslam. As a swift action, every other turn, Blobby Bard knocks an enemy up to 6 tiles away, dealing 3 damage, 1 damage for every armor point that Blobby Bard has. Or an upgrade to Wolf Call. Wolf Called heroes also receive +1 damage on flanking attacks. Oh wow, hello to Centrifugal Force, who says Gigi is being loud right now. Is he going like, wow? Is he doing that thing that like cats do sometimes? Or is he just like racing around and banging into things? Identically. There's a few different ways that cats get loud, and that's one of them. All right, sorry, I'm just looking to make sure. Okay, yeah. Let's teleport to knock some heads. So Blobby Bard is gonna Windwalk. Okay, so Spectics do extra damage. We don't see the Morthagi as much these days, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay. So we would really like Blobby Bard and Drienne back here. Like, I really want Drienne to get the experience points for this. So let's bring Blobby Bard and Drienne back. Yeah, Blobby Bard is just gonna see a lot of action because, like, he's our only warrior. And then Drienne can come back and help with this. Oh, not Drienne. Stormlander can. Okay, Wizard Field has been... Plus, I mean, Blobby Blah has to be here because he is super close friends. I know that they're rivals, but he's super close friends with Lady B. Like, he would need to be here. Okay, so let's get ready to do the fight. And it's going to be them. Yep, everybody has their assigned tasks. He has food, he just wants more of it, says Centrifugal Force. Wow, this isn't enough food. Okay, the Princess of Light. The lush landscape swells, simmering scents blow by. Overhead, the clouds ball like string, yield thread to the intricate lineations of stratospheric lights. Pollen-sweet melodies drift from the swaying foliage. Ephemeral warm hums fall on the ear like snow. The colors don't ever stay the same. Look, it's Lady B. And Illuna, right, Illuna's the person that she went off with. Hold on, it's been like a whole episode now. I don't remember our Lady B voice. It's very, very bad Irish. What does Mia say? Mia always does that thing from like Brave. She goes, Mom. But where are we? I'm not gonna be good at it. All doors go somewhere. This is the other side of the glimmer scene. Terrafract is our word for it. I don't know if the Thrix'll call it anything but home. Terrafract. But is any of it real? Oh, it's all real. Palpable. Flavorful. See? Naked of its shell, reality's this soft, pliable thing. Here, there are very few hard laws to contain it. That's beautifully stated, but I'm not sure precisely what it signifies. Yeah, maybe an example like... Here, winds are born of wondering. Here, imagining the golden glow of a bitten plum, you might make the stars turn amber and drip out of the night. Here, every fantasy you have might be constellated around you, articulated, whole, interactive, but always morphing. Weird. I mean, it seems stable to me. I'm holding it still. Mostly, I don't want you to be overwhelmed. But, okay, I'm sorry. And I'm kind of losing my grasp on things. But in me dream... so in the dream, you'd be throwing your lives away for a person who's been gone so long. I can barely remember Elsie's face. I'll come alone then. And you were imprisoned. You were afraid. And weren't you? Oh, well, yeah. But then I was able to forge a way out. See, I found I had the power to traverse this world. I was born with that power, the same way you were, Lady B. Is this... Oh, it's Mothman.
Forgive me for interrupting, but I am absolutely itching to comment.
He's here too. No? I like the question mark on no. But, by the way, Bobby Bard was saying, the problem with Bard is that as a warrior, he can't walk too far so he can charge quickly to aid the other characters. That is true. Yeah, more mobility would be really helpful. I think the teleport's going to be a strong choice.
I am but lately arrived. You seem so kind, so resourceful, but to paraphrase a dear friend, seeming is a weapon we wield like a sword, is it not?
Wait.
Milady, I am done waiting. My hesitation has only ever brought others pain.
How do you know the Mothman? You're acquainted with this cosmic vagrant? This light-lorn lostling? Yeah, he helped us save your sister, actually. Did you know he's the reason this all happened? The blood leads back to him.
I fear that may be true.
And I urge the others to trust you.
Call it an accident of fate, little owl. Perhaps one day I will explain in full. For now, I may only unmask her.
How could you ever hope to...
An old keepsake.
From under his hat, the Mothman produces a moon.
Here, she may obscure her shadow, but the glow of home is ever honest. Stop! How?
She splits into a momentary spectrum of presence, then resolves.
Look what they have wrought from the girl who was Iluna.
Enough. I don't have a voice for this character. I wrought myself. You should understand what that means.
This borrowed moon withers.
Oh, sorry, I thought he was saying this. The borrowed moon withers in his hands. Her shape returns to normal. Her voice, however, exercises its profound new depth, unfurling words that are heart-glazing, assuring, and powerful. I literally don't remember the voice I just did for her. All I wanted, dear Lady B, was to ease you towards the truth. But now you've seen me. Please understand, it's for the best. I am no longer Iluna Arkwright as you knew her, but I've become something greater. Ekthys is my name. Ekthys, Queen of Light.
I believe we would all have preferred Iluna.
I'm sure you would. You like us frail and ignorant.
No, Iluna was anything but frail. That much is obvious. A coward like me knows courage when he sees it.
You never knew me. You weren't down in that pit with us. I wasn't pulled out. I emerged from the muck, and I did it because I'm different. This world was too much for the others, but I mastered it. The Thrixel brought me to this place, but I made myself its queen.
A queen must prove her patience, milady. You are a princess still.
You're asking for my intolerance. Better for you if you remove yourself.
Please, though, Lady Ekthys, Queen Ecthys, if that's... Oh, so I'm sorry, so sorry!
Line! That was Lady B. Okay, sorry. Please, though... Oh, God. Lady Ecthys? Queen Ecthys, if that's what you like. I'm not even close. I admit I'm startled. I even admit I'm intrigued, morbid as that may sound. And I'm sorry to the girl you were, but if she's in there, but... Shut up. I know, and I control every cell of my body. Look, it's not complicated, Lady B. This is our time. Up there, that's their time. But down here, it's our time. Wait, sorry. We're ascendant, and I mean all of us, together. Humanity. You have the gift that was dormant in me. Even this Mothman of yours could join us. I don't mind. It's not important. And yes, the Thrixel destroyed lives searching for me. Too many lives. But I'm here now. I'll lead the world into a new epoch. And I'll share you as my first and finest companion. And
I cannot let that happen.
Ah, but you must see it. It's already happening.
You can buy wings at any costume shop these days.
Lady B's like, what are you talking about? Regardless, it's just a matter of time now, and I await the
In that case, I will stop the clock. I have only ever acted late, dear bird. Consider this my apology.
But what?
She is too powerful for any of us, but I have a few tricks left. One day I shall come and tell you everything. For now, though...
Okay, can't tell if she's melting or what's the blue? A crackling flash announces Lady B's sudden unbuckling. She falls through a tunnel of luminous abstraction into broad, bland daylight. Lady B! She appears to her brother's frantic eyes and searching calls and staggers against mossy rocks. Hey, are you all right? Whoa, easy there. Oh, I've got... Oh my God! I think she actually has wings. She's over here! I feel weird. We owe that Mothman... Oh, this is, Maxine. We owe that Mothman one more time, huh? But are those wings? Lady B promptly faints. He catches her before she falls too hard, or rips her wings. She's weak. Okay, how do you say Gwek with a bad Irish accent? Gwek. We should get off their doorstep. Thrixel surge out of the open, folding air. Lady B's vulnerable. I'm gonna focus on keeping her alive.
Skulk! Sklag!
Hold out as long as we can, then. Wait, who said that? Maxine did. Hold out as long as we can, then. Okay. Nightmares, Thrust, Seekers, Unresting One. We have seen those before. And Unresting One, which is a different version with a human leg. But also the same description. Okay, Lady B is present. Survive for 7 turns and protect Lady B. Where is Lady B? Oh, Lady B is right there. Okay, I do see her. So she is stunned. She cannot take any actions, and I don't know if there's any, measure on when that might be undone. So... survive for 7 turns. Do we want to try to maneuver ourselves into like a corner or like a narrow... Units that come near or are near Unresting One at the start of its turn have a chance to be stunned. Warding decreases chance. I kind of feel like staying in the center of the map is not good. Oh, wait, no, but we have to stay near Lady B. What am I even saying? Like, we can't move away from her. Okay, so we're here. This is where we are. So, Maxine, I feel like throwing Quelling Moss on the Nightmare or the 2 Seekers is a really strong start. But I don't want Maxine too far away. Let's... Okay, we're gonna Swell Song right now. Okay. Maxine. Quelling Moss has a range of... this much. Okay, so what is that? From where she stands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 squares away. So if we want to hit there... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so let's move Maxine here, I think. And we're going to throw some Quelling Moss on these guys. Okay. From there... Yeah, I do like the idea of Drienne using this tree to hopefully Splinter Blast these guys. Or like that campfire. Or this tree sapling. Let's have Drienne come over here. That's Patikin. I might do a do-over, because I really thought I had, Well, hold on, before we do that. This is not lit. Okay. So if we can land this shot, then that guy dies on his turn. I really wanted to look at what this guy can do. Let's see if we can take this guy out. Well, he's... Hold on. Patikin's got a 70% chance to stunt. Yeah, no, let's just take a regular shot on the tough guy then. Yep. Okay, so this guy just got pinned. He can still interfuse with stuff, and that might be bad, but... Yeah, the Nightmare just got split. Okay, so that's actually better. I'm glad that we did that accidentally. Let's move Drienne... Drienne can't really get as far forward as I'd want them to be. Okay. If Drienne interfuses with this tree, yeah, we can do a pretty good Splinter Blast. Instantly summon Drienne or an ally to a space near an interfused tree. That is a super cool ability. We could throw Blobby Bard all the way over there. That would end their turn, though, and I do really like the idea of doing a Splinter Blast on, like we could hit... Hold on. We hit those 2 guys or those 2 guys? And this guy's pinned, so I don't think I'm that worried about them. Or these 2 guys. These 2 guys. These guys have more armor. Sorry, not more armor, they have more hit points. This brings these guys closer to death. I'm gonna hit these guys. One of them dodged. Okay, great. Okay. Hickey. Oh, wait, no, I've got Blobby Bard selected. So I do think we want to bring Blobby Bard up here. I don't think the guys back here are close enough that they're going to be that much of a danger, but I do want Blobby Bard... The other thing we could do, though, is we could, like, wind walk Blobby Bard up here and, like, hit this guy from behind, take out one of the Nightmares, and hopefully even, like, attract their... Yeah, you know what? We're going to throw Blobby Bard over here. Let's have Blobby Bard take up position here. I feel like... I don't know if I want him all the way out there, though. We can't... Yeah, we can attack this guy from behind. Hold on. I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, Blobby Bard gets a flanking attack back here. Yeah, so he's guaranteed to hit this guy. Let's have Blobby Bard come here. Boom. And now he's going to kill this guy. Okay, my only mistake is that when he stunted, I didn't have his other thing that would have done more damage to them. But that's fine. So now... I do think that we want to have Hickey move in closer, because then if any of the enemies walk up to them, they're going to enter Hickey's aura and immediately take damage. Also, he has more armor than Patikin does in both categories, so let's actually bring Hickey up here. And then we could actually do compulsion on potentially this guy. And... we could force him to move away. I actually like that right now to limit the amount of damage that we have coming in this turn. Remember, our goal is not to kill everybody, it's just to survive. So let's move that guy away. Okay, they are attacking for Lady B. Shit! That absolutely did not occur to me. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. That was devastating. Okay. Blobbity Bard, we're going to switch to... Wait, why is Strike glowing? Right, but why is it glowing? I wanted to switch to his other weapon. Well, it's still glowing, so I'll take it. If Blobbity Bard can get a stunt on one of these guys, he's only got a 1/3 chance, but he's going to do a lot of damage to this guy, I think. And then with Wild Swipes, he can attack a second time. Maybe that's why it was glowing. Okay. We don't have any heals. I can't move Lady B. The campfire is not currently interfused with anyone. So let's fix that, because that was horrible. Let's have Drienne interfuse with the campfire, so no one else can take that. This thing is still interfused with that guy. I don't know how we survive this with Lady B. That was all of the damage that you could even theoretically take in that round. Maxine, we need you to wall up with Lady B for sure. If we shoot... Yeah. Okay. Patikin. Oh, we can't hit that guy because I guess they're behind something, but we can shoot this guy. Let's try to kill the Nightmare. Drienne. Drienne has used their interfusion. I do think that we should try to wall with Lady B as much as we can. It doesn't stack, is the trouble. We're not going to be able to do anything with that. If we use the log, I mean, we could Splinter Blast this guy, but that feels really anemic. Well, let's do our best. Oh, we can't even do that. Okay, great. Well, Drienne, come up here and wall with Lady B as best as we can. And now, like, we can't leave this flank exposed either. If we move Hickey up here, like, are they going to take damage? At least the thrust is going to take damage and die. Okay, yeah, it actually shows where they're going to take damage. Yeah. So if Hickey moves here, we at least do some damage to them. And then maybe we could do the compulsion. And we do also get a chance to interfuse. Let's interfuse with the rocks so that the Thrixel don't take them. Then we're going to have Hickey move up here. And then we're going to grab this guy via compulsion and say, get the hell out of here. Okay, so that guy's aura was able to stun Patikin. Honestly, right now, if they attack anyone except Lady B, it's fine. What turn is this? 3? Yeah, no problem. So, let's have Hickey. Yeah, there's no way for us to hit both these guys with his aura. Okay. Hickey's gonna come back here. Has a 10% chance of getting stunned. I understand the risks. Let's interfuse with this loom and see if we can really kill this guy. Okay, Drienne could... So they have to withdraw from something, so we might as well withdraw from the log. Yeah, let's withdraw from that log, because that was less than useless. And then we're going to interfuse with this rock up here and try to discuss something with him. That was good. Apparently we can do it a second time. I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to figure out why. I'm just going to be happy that we can. Okay. Maxine should be able to kill this guy outright. Okay. Everyone has now gone except for blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, I need you to Gandalf this, man. I need you to make sure nobody passes. Although we do get 2 attacks on this guy. God damn it. Do we kill this guy? Bards are mostly not blobby bards, regular bards. 2 to 4 magic. Yeah, if this guy gets to move up there, we're fucked. So, blobby bard, I need you to plant yourself right here and make sure nobody goes past. Oh, thank God. Turn 4. God damn it. Okay, so... I cannot believe how wounded Lady B is. So... Drienne. I think... It's only 2 damage. Okay, let's do this. No, wait, I'm sorry. Who is Drienne's rival? Because I think that when Drienne, hold on. Hickey. Yeah. Hickey and Drienne irritate each other. So I think Hickey currently has a bonus to stunting. Is there a way to see that? Stats? Combat. I don't know where to see. Well, I mean, Hickey has a 100% chance to, like, melt this guy with his aura. Yeah, let's do it this way. Or did I already do the interfusion? I already did the interfusion. So, yeah, hold on. Let's blow up on this guy. Okay. Now, Drienne can still interfuse with this rock, and that would stop the enemy from interfusing with it, is really the only reason we'd want to do that. Because they keep doing that is the thing. Yeah. Let's take that away from them. Okay, now, Hickey... I think I just want Hickey to, like, literally just walk up to this guy, and then if we could give him a poke, that's great, but... Yeah. And then... Oh, Christ. Okay, I can't... He's actually interfused with his maximum number of things, but he could compel this guy. Let's move him further away. Again, since I don't think that we can, like, since he's already inside Hickey's aura, I don't think we can do it twice, is the issue. Otherwise, yeah, well, a great strategy with Hickey right now is move Hickey past an enemy and then use compulsion to bring the enemy along. Move them another point in. Okay, Patikin, I know that you've taken some hard hits in this campaign, but we need you to pull this one out somehow. I don't know how to make this happen. Okay, Maxine. Maxine can Quelling Moss. What's the range on this? We said 5? So that's... If I want to throw it, like, here, right? Yeah, right here. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like this is close enough. Let's try it. Quelling Moss. Yep. Okay, so they both get poisoned. If I could, doing an ambush with Maxine would have been awesome, but this is going to do guaranteed damage. So, Patikin, I need you to come up here. I mean, this guy has so much armor. I think our best bet with Patikin is actually to Silk Step our way up here, so technically the way is blocked, but the enemy won't realize it, and then maybe next turn we can do that. Now... Even though I literally just walled up with Bard, I do kind of feel... So, like, this guy, I don't think can slide past here. He's 2 squares wide, so I don't think that he can do that. If we move Bard here, I don't know that these guys have a lot of ways to get past him. And Bard right now is really valuable as just a huge blockade. Okay, that guy made the foolish mistake to walk up to Hickey, so he's done. Turn 5. We've got 2 more turns. We need to stop anybody from even getting sight on Lady B. Okay. Maxine. Let's... Yeah, I want to throw more Quelling Moss. It's guaranteed damage. It blitzes right past their defenses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe is that too far away? If she was here, I feel like this is okay. And even if it's not, she can still poison the 2 nightmares. Yeah, perfect. And one of them dodged, but I mean almost perfect. So now, Patikin, we want Patikin to come up here and hopefully put an end to this guy. Like, even if it doesn't hit him, it's going to go past his armor is the value. 1 in 5 chance to stunt on top of it. Yeah. Okay, well, that got us there. And now, Bard can come up here and... This guy's poisoned, right? Yeah, this guy is not. Oh, wait. This guy is poisoned? Somehow they're both poisoned, even though one of them dodged it. Oh, the nightmares were still poisoned. I thought that when they split, the poison, like, wore off, but that's fine. So, Yeah, this guy's going to take 4 damage next turn. But now this guy's small enough that he can sort of like get past a little bit more. So yeah, we're still going to take the best kill that we can. Let's have Bloody Bard come up here and kill the guy who is less poisoned. Oh, it lights everybody on fire too. Blah, blah, blah. That fire weapon is awesome. Okay, there's nobody here to get like smoten. What's the when you smite somebody? Smited by Hickey's thing. I am worried about enemies coming up from down here, but I can't be afraid of the enemies that might be there when there are enemies that are actually up here. So let's bring Hickey up here. And we're going to... We could compel this guy, but he'd only take 2 points of damage if we move him inside of Hickey's radius. So instead, let's take this rock. Oh, could we get a discus shot? This would be an awesome bank shot. Okay. And Drienne. I don't know what this Dweaver is going to do. Teleport to an interfused object. It does not specify if they must be interfused with this Thrixel. But the good news is Drienne has interfused with the things closest to Lady B. So you are our last best hope for peace. I think we're going to light the campfire and wait. We're gonna wait. Let's wait. Okay, that guy died. That guy died. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I need everybody. I need everybody back here. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Remember your warp ability? Can't you do that every other turn? Did I misremember that? I guess I did. I thought that was an every other turn thing. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. So blah, blah, blah cannot get back here to do anything about this. We just can't. So blah, blah, blah is going to come down here, and I don't want to stand next to the interfused object. Blah, blah, blah is going to come down here. Warding Shred, 100%. Hold on. Oh, it's because he's walking through the fire. Blah, blah, blah is going to come here. Here. Okay, we walk around the fire. And then let's hit this guy. And now Patikin. Well, Maxine is better at close range. So Maxine will come over here. Switch to her mace and give this guy a wallop. Bam! Maxine says they keep getting more. Yeah, this is a survival thing. Okay, if Patikin moves here, he does have a shot on the Scorier, and he's going to get fire arrows, which is why I lit that up. We can also, as a free action, or swift action, like, teleport to it. But is there any reason to do that? I mean, he can just walk right here. It's cooler if he teleports, though. Oh, no, it's too far away. Okay. Okay, Patikin, make use of those fire arrows. Hickey is hell and gone away, but we can move him over here. If we can get in range, we can compel that guy. Can we compel him? We cannot. Okay. We could splinter blast him, but what I really need to do is get rid of his magic armor so he takes some damage from that fire. The other alternative is just walk Hickey up to him. Yeah, I think we walk Hickey up to him because we need to stop this guy. He's gonna burrow though. God damn it. This guy can burrow. And he will burrow unless we give him... Man, if we had gotten in compulsion range, this wouldn't be a problem right now. Let's walk Hickey up to him. It's guaranteed damage. Yeah. Plus, if we're very, very, very lucky, that guy might choose to attack Hickey. So, let's... We don't want to steal fire. I don't want to withdraw from anything here, because literally the only thing keeping us safe. If I did steal fire, we can't do anything with it. I don't know what we do with Drienne that doesn't put Lady B at greater risk. Unless we get this guy dead. That's the only thing. And even then, there's like a dude over there. I'm aware. If Drienne comes here, they could... We cannot interfuse with this, right? Like, they can't see it, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I guess we just hit this guy with a discus. We hit this guy with a discus. And then he burrows and he kills Lady B. It's the only play I've got. Oh, unless they get a new second... Hold on. Oh my god. You guys, 83%. This could literally be it. Right here. God damn it. If that thing burrows, I think it just like comes up underneath Lady B and she dies. Yes. I don't know what Torceline buff is. Okay. Yeah, that's fine though. So I moved Hickey up not only to get the damage, but in the hopes that I would like present a better target. Like, hey, come at me, bro. It does look like that's what happened. Hickey's in a precarious situation, but still has a lot of defenses. Dude, I don't know. We have to be alive at the end of their turn, I think. Alright, I mean, Maxine, what do you have for us? Shoot that guy? I guess I could physically stop this guy from walking closer if he's even able to come up here. That rock might block his way. Alternatively, we move Maxine here and take a shot at the Dweaver. The Dweaver's going to have some pretty good cover because it is behind the rock. But that would be one less target for Hickey to worry about. Yeah, that's better than anything else I've got. 38%. That's not even worth taking the shot. 34% on that guy, and then... Can I really take this shot? Okay. 92%. Sure. Why not? It's the only thing she has a good shot of hitting. Patikin does have Ember Arrows. Patikin has a much better shot on this guy. 87% chance, and he's down. Sure. Okay, Bobbity Bard, I don't know yet. And we've got Hickey here guarding the pass. So, Compulsion is a strong choice. There's nothing left to interfuse with. Except this, and it doesn't have that much of a range. We need these guys to attack Hickey. If we walk Hickey up here... We're 100% guaranteed to do that amount of damage. Yeah, I don't see any other way. I don't want to clear the way for them. I don't want to make it easier for them to move forward. So what we do... That shrill song is terrifying. To deal magic damage to enemies adjacent to an interfusion. That's why we interfuse with everything up here. Okay, so I'm going to say that right now, the Nightmare is very big. He's 4 squares. I don't think he can physically get past Hickey, and he doesn't have any ranged attacks. So I think that what we want to do is move the Bard away, because that shrill song, if it targets Lady B, could do it. I think it can get close enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to interfuse with this bookshelf so that we can potentially do something next turn, if even, like, we were alive then. And then what we're actually going to do, though, is compulse this Bard to move as far back as we can, which really isn't very far at all. Okay. Drienne is here. I really don't know if this Bard can move forward. I don't know if we want Blobbity Bard to go down here and, like, square off with it. But I definitely know that that Thrusk is bad news. Drienne, can you... We don't want to withdraw from anything, is the trouble. We can't really steal the fire. I mean, I could throw the fire here, but that Thrusk would have to be an idiot to walk into it. Technically, Patikin is now, this is not... Oh, it is blue. Okay, I was going to say. Technically, Patikin is walling with Lady B, but it's whoever has the highest relationship, and Drienne has no relationship with Lady B. Patikin is friends with Lady B. Just video game. Tell me what this... Plus 10 block when walling with Lady B. Okay, so of the crew, we can actually move Drienne a little bit more freely. We just walk up to this guy, I guess? I can't physically block him from advancing, but again, we might be able to, like, just annoy him. Sure, go over there, Drienne. I offer myself as tribute. That's what they say. And... yeah, I'm going to say... If Blobbity Blah goes over here, I don't think he gets anything done. What is his relationship with Lady B? They're good rivals, but I don't think they get any benefit for that. Like, blocking benefit. Plus 30... yeah. Yeah. So, Blobbity Blah, come down here. Tell this guy you shall not pass. We need you. We need you more than ever. Good, good, good. Yes. Attack the character with lots of health. Yup. That's very bad. No. Okay. Oh my god! Wait, you guys, Hickey had 1 hit point left. 1. Hello to real Salamander. I'm so sorry that your character wasn't in this particular fight, but we only could bring 5, and... guys, this campaign is really hard. I thought we lost that on the first round. I was literally like, this is like plot critical stuff, so I think we're gonna wind up like getting reloaded or something. That was... in this campaign so far, we have come as close to losing characters as we have so far, and that was the closest... well, no, we almost had a damn party wipe. This was the closest to, like, we're just gonna lose the mission. Because what happened is I underestimated the Thrixel's ability to, like, light up the interfused objects right next to Lady B, and they just did so much damage. Okay. Rather than recounting, let's push ahead. The Strap of Illumination. Elimination. +6 stunt chance. I feel like of the crew, I feel like it should go either to Patikin or Maxine. And if it could go to Hickey without replacing something, then I'd probably do that, because he's not really built for frontline combat. And when the call came down, he just planted himself there and said, "Come at me." So I'm thinking either Patikin or Maxine. I could go either way, honestly. I'm gonna say, can you even stunt on Quelling Moss throws? I don't know. I imagine that if nothing else, a stunt on a Quelling Moss would be guaranteed damage. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna go with Patikin because Maxine has more ways to do guaranteed damage. And especially against high health, high enemy things, like going with Quelling Moss. Plus she already poisons on every shot, so it doesn't matter if she stunts as much as it does for Patikin. With Patikin, a lot of his damage potential comes from the ability to crit. With Maxine, all she needs to do is hit. If this was accuracy, we'd go with Maxine. But since it's stunt chance, we're going to go with Patikin. Yeah. Okay, again, super bummed that Drienne is not here to make a choice. So what do we think? So, like, Drienne is our preeminent caster. What they do is maximum interfusion damage at range all the time. I'm thinking Open Mind would have come in so much handy in this last combat, but that's not always the way that it is. For each interfused object, Drienne's melee and ranged attacks gain +2 damage. This would be so good for Lady B. Like, this is what we would do for Lady B. Let's upgrade Naturalist. Wild Grasp is changed from a turn-ending action to a swift action with no cooldown. Roots and Shoots, as a single action, grow up to 5 plants in a small area. That also would have come in very much handy here, where there was nothing at, like, hand to interfuse with. Drienne absolutely would have benefited from that, and this goes with their character more. So, yeah. Lady B regains her awareness, but, and immediately regrets it. Oh, come on! Friends? Glarg! Thrixel have overrun their position. Hickey! Oof! Yeah, no kidding, oof! With 1 hit point left. Like ants, they flood and climb on the corpses of their own. Look at everybody rousing to her defense. Lady B's defense. Lady B, Hickey, Maxine, Patikin, Blobby Bard, and Drienne. Their bones might lie here forever. Look at Lady B, though. Look at what she's getting ready to do. Unless... as Maxine makes that well-known battle cry that she has. Yag! Everyone, gather close! Lady B, if you can't fight, then we'll be finished soon. We'll be finished soon. I don't know how to say that with an accent. But Lady B's face goes clear and calm. The wings on her back flutter. And then fly open. Doesn't look very comfortable either. When the gray light dissipates, all are swathed in a private twilight. Huh? Oh? The Thrixel mill uncertainly, unable to perceive them. Spreek? Under the cloak of Lady B's new magic, they vanish. Pursuing Thrixel fan out to find them, but the company dodges detection among trunks and evening fog. They get little sleep, day and night. Coming home to Fountainleith, safe and exhausted. Pa! Hey there. Bad time, I'm sorry. You know, your wings shine in the fire? Whoops. I'm so sorry. Was coming to say, you can sleep here tonight. Your room, your bed, might not feel safe to you, right? It'll be like old times. It's more a feeling than a studied decision, but I can't help it. What's... Oh. Doesn't make sense. Why'd he jump in for my sake? Or how he even... Is this the Mothman's prophecy here? Like his sigil stone? He appeared that morning, told us where to wait. We were close, but we would have been out of reach. Planted some kind of beacon to guide us, then said he was off to make sure you wouldn't be late. Him interfering directly like that, that's inconsistent. I wish I knew more. Gotta let people take care of you when they want to. Well, if this Ecthys is some kind of queen of Thrixel now, are we in more trouble or less? Does she want us dead? What does she want? Walk outside with me. So, like, as we go forward, is Lady B... does she have two transformations? No, this is a rhetorical question, but she was already transforming, but now she also has wings? Okay, here they go. Mom warned us, right? That the most dangerous people we'd meet would be the ones who had nothing to lose. I do remember that, yeah. Illuna and the Mothman, they're beings of a similar order now. Closer to each other, I think, than we are to either of them. But they're different in this respect. He's afraid. And she's not? She's... I don't think she's got any reason for fear. Illuna, Ecthys, she's unattached, in a way maybe, unfinished, and I think she sees us all that way. I just wish I'd been able to listen a little longer. Her voice is... You know what Mom would say now? No sky's ever improved by your picking at the stars. She'd kiss you and send you to bed. Yeah. She said the same thing to you when your pimples were bad. Yeah. I like Lady B's evil face. Yeah, but if Ecthys is Thrixel now, that's a sentence that rolls off the tongue. If Ecthys is Thrixel now, for good and all, there's only one way we've seen it end, right? Wait, there was somebody back there. There was somebody listening back there on the previous panel. Can I go back? Hold on. Look at this person. What's that about? The peace that comes will be a balm to many. 6 more years they can shovel onto the bones of bad memories and good friends. But some are unable to forget. Their blood, their bodies remind them. To them, the dragging seasons will peel up scabs, and they'll continue to listen for rumor of Illuna or the Moth. Okay, end of chapter. 18 heartwoods, 12 hides, 8 ingots, 9 fabrics, and 10 spell threads. That is enough to do some mighty crafting. Maybe. I've only got 9 ingots. Okay, 6 years of peace follow. This is the first... This campaign is like has many firsts. One of them is that this is almost the first time jump that we've had, and it's not like a decade like it normally is. Okay, next. Just to sort of set expectations, we're probably going to start the next chapter, but then probably need to call it a little bit ahead of 8. Let me just go 8 p.m. Eastern is what I mean. So, yeah, let's see what we get. Okay, next. During the years of peace, Drienne asked Blobbybar to journey with them to the forest around Ainea Altar. Together, they tended the wild things, root, rock, and stream. Through their sweat and painstaking labor, they grew to feel the woods would recover. Maxine and Stormlander were stopped by a passing woman, a former resident of the abandoned village of Squire Plains, where the Great One once feasted. She said She said their intervention, bloody though it had been, saved countless lives. Stormlander is comforted by this cold logic, but nightmares erode at even our most well-reasoned assurances. Drienne wondered what had become of Leith, the unlucky cattle farmer. A visit left them pleased to see the farm fully repaired and a new herd of cattle happy in the fields. She really like rebuilt her farm, just hopefully with less corruption this time. Your garden's impressive. Does that mark give you, powers? Not that I know of. Though, if you had asked the neighbors, there was something strange about the fireflies around Lady B's cottage at night. Oh, look, they're the green little, larva that transformed her in the first place. There are many ways to create a shrine, but the Oil of North started by putting out offerings and waiting to see who showed up. You know what they say about spirits? You don't choose them, they choose you. Patikin was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. He would watch them stalk birds in the mornings with an uneasy sense of kinship. Okay, so Lady B is not here, but we get to choose if her transformation progresses. This would give Lady B a Wither Bolt. Lady B sends a chaotic bolt of withering energy that leaps among up to 3 enemies, doubling in damage for every target that it hits. I think it's only right to put this up for a community vote, unless Lady B herself is in chat. Let's throw it up. Let's do /poll. She really is becoming one of the Fae at this point. So let me just do this, and everybody gets to vote. Should Lady B's transformation progress? Question mark. Yes or no? Actually, nope, sorry. We're going to do it in the order that it shows on screen. So yes or yes. No. We're going to do no. Okay. 1 for no, 2 for yes. Start poll. Yeah, we have never failed a mission so far. We have not failed a combat encounter outright. There's been some narrow occasions where we almost lost a party member, including that first campaign. But we've never failed outright. We've never hit a point where we had to reload or discovered what happens if you just fail a campaign. I assume you reload because the game does... Killing saying, wait, yes or yes? Wait, I didn't do that though, right? Hold on. It is yes or no. Okay, yes, okay. So we'll let that vote. I don't know what specifically happens, but I don't think that Wildermyth is like a David Cage game where if you fail the main story, it just carries on. And I wouldn't want to start over, so that would probably be the first time in the entire run that I would reload a game. As far as I remember, we've never loaded past an event in Wildermyth to get a different answer. But I suspect that if we had a total party kill, then yeah, we'd have to go in and do that. I did say yes initially. Yeah, I was like, that would be very funny if the only option were yes. I gotta up my game though. Like, I don't know. By the way, there's more stuff here. Oh, the initial damage is 1 plus a quarter bonus damage plus potency. 1 1/4. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it rounds up to 2. I would prefer it if this was not the first Wildermyth campaign where, like, we permanently lost a character. Because, like, if Hickey had gone down, we have every reason to believe that he would have gotten a wound instead of gotten killed. But I still don't want him... Like, I want everybody to be at their best. So that was a unanimous vote for yes. So we will do yes. Okay. Real Salamander. Hopefully you are still here. Because we got a GG earlier. So... if Stormlander takes a Storm Leg, he will lose 5 points of block, but he will get Thunder Stomp with a 2 range. Once per turn, as a swift action, stomps the ground with a small chance to stun enemies within range. Chance increases with stunt chance. So Blobby Bard has all sorts of opportunities to increase stunt chance. So what's your preference, Stormlander? So far, we've got 2 lightning arms. This is a chance to get a lightning leg. The advantage to that being a swift action is that if Stormlander is within 2 range, he gets to do it and then move or take his normal attack or set up like whatever else he wants to do. I'm here for full lightning me. Oh, I think that's what it said. Hold on. Okay, yeah. For some reason, it scrolled backwards off the screen there. So, yes to Stormlander. Okay. Chapter 3 complete. Gear upgrades. We've got lots of upgrades, and we're gonna need them. I want more armor for characters. This is very distressing, the amount of damage that we're taking. So, Maxine already has tier 2 armor. I might want to upgrade her club. She does have also a tier 2 bow. So anything that's tier 1, I would like to get upgraded. Starting with Drienne's staff. Also, this staff blows. I thought it was like a special staff. It's just a regular staff. So let's do upgrade Drienne's staff. It's a good staff. That's all of our ingots though. Hold on. I'm less certain of that, because if we need ingots for like Patikin's armor, for example, or Scaly One's armor. What are our options? Well, okay, so this would be the upgrade for Patikin. Hides, fabrics, and spell threads. I feel like this is guaranteed. Yeah, you can see the visual difference. I feel like this is 100% going to happen. Let's look at Scaly Ones. So Scaly One is going with more the bark side, and that does take ingots. Yeah. Drienne is really good as they are. Scaly One would benefit from this. It would be a further reduction to speed, but double the armor and warding. Yeah. Plus, it just looks cool. Look at Scaly One now, and look at Scaly One then. Yeah. We're going to get that. Okay, so craft item. Create. Okay. Lady B could also do with an upgrade. I'm not sure Lady B could look more regal right now, unless maybe we did the upgrade to the Ember Gown. Yeah, this is a whole new thing. So what does this come with? It takes fabrics and spell threads, which I have plenty of. A little bit of extra armor, double the warding, and double the spell damage. Interesting. What if we went with this, though? Because this would be... Well, I'm pretty sure that her Wither shot is going to be... It's magic damage, right? Yeah, it would be foolish not to go with this one. I just wanted to look to compare. So this would be a lot more armor. This is actually incredibly affordable for us. It's actually more affordable in a way. So the thing about Lady B is the way that Lady B is currently built is that she interfuses with objects and then goes and gets into a melee fight. Like, that's sort of how she does. And so I am feeling like the Heather Drab might be the better... Oh, it does change the color on the barding. I didn't know that if you click on it a few times. Yeah, I feel like this is the better pick for her. Then again, I don't know what her wings do for her. Can I examine Lady B? More speed. Yeah, spirit marked. What is -5 tenacity? Aptitude for overcoming obstacles, exhibiting poise, and maintaining mental focus in difficult circumstances. Really? From being spirit marked? I'm gonna give you that +5 of that. 2 magic damage. Alright, What's the Mothly? Satiny wings can unfold to cast a shroud over those she wishes to hide from sight. Once per combat, Lady B and all adjacent allies enter the Grey Plane. I really don't know. And I don't want to spend an hour here, but I do feel like Heather Drab. Yeah, we're gonna continue to lean into Lady B's like the way that we've been building up. We can afford this very easily. Let's do this. I don't know if I like the name, Heather Drab. Let's replace it with, Sylvan Glow. Create. Okay. How interesting that we sort of selected like green as being like one of her primary colors, and she's gradually becoming even more green. Okay, so more armor. I would love for Drienne to upgrade to the one that does the double spell damage, and we can still afford that, so we're going to do this. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go for Drienne the Ravenwing. Although I do believe that Drienne themselves would prefer the Batwing. Create. Okay. Hickey doesn't have new armor yet. And now we're getting into spending legacy points, so we're going to tread lightly. This would be 2 legacy points to upgrade to the armor set. But it does work really well with him, because again, he walks right up to guys. And who deserves better armor than Hickey right now? Like, I mean, like, well, let's look at Blobbybard. That would be fabric. And then what is Hickey using? Would also be fabric. The thing is, Blobbybard already has a lot of armor from other sources, and Hickey doesn't. And Hickey came down to 1 hit point. So we're going to upgrade Hickey. And his sister has the silver pauldrons or whatever. So we're going to give him the gold ones. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to spend the points. But instead of Hickey, Heather Drab... we shall have it be the Hickey Drab. Okay. Is there anything else we can... So we're getting a lot of people up to tier 2 stuff. I don't think we're going to go with this, because now it would be 3 legacy points to do this, and I do want to be very careful about spending that. Can we do anything cool for Blobbybard around his, like, weapon or anything? Not that. Not for 4 ingots. Yeah, we are starved for ingots is the problem. How about Drienne? Yeah, we're not spending 4 legacy points on that. Lady B. No, the thing is we don't have ingots for anything. Oh wait, this would be 1 for a better spear for Lady B. Yeah, we're definitely not spending 4. We do a better spear. 1 point for this. What does it do for us? +1 damage. Oh, and more stunt damage. And she stunts very commonly because of Blobbybard. Okay, I'm willing to do this. Now, if I click on this multiple times, do we get other, like, color options for it? No, it's always the same. Okay, I just never noticed it on the armor. I wanted to see if this was the same way. So, yeah, let's do a spear upgrade. I'll spend 1 point on this. Oh, but it does change the name. Green Call of Foggy Rock. Yeah, that just goes with her whole thing, doesn't it? Yeah, craft. And I think that's all the crafting that we get to do. Patikin didn't get an armor upgrade. It's too expensive. Oh, and it's way too expensive. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, as we go, we'll find opportunities to give Patikin and Blobbybard. And other than that, we'll just look for any opportunities at all. Yeah, as Samalander says, at least I don't need a weapon upgrade. Yeah, is Samalander on the list here? Yes, he is. Yep. Yeah, no, Samalander has transcended past the need for your petty mortal weapons. Now he fights with Raiden among the clouds. Next. All monster groups would draw an extra monster card in every battle. You know something? This is actually right here is the best place to start the next episode, because we're basically at the end of it. I'm so glad that we got to do the crafting, but if we save it here, we can't save it here. Hold on. Back? Can I go back? Okay. Apparently we have to go slightly forward. Wait, just so that I can see. I don't want to do the crafting again. Yeah, no. Okay, so we do have to go slightly more forward. Okay, so let's go forward. Okay, can I save it here? Yes, okay. So we're gonna call this... What the hell was that? Save? Oh, it just saved it right there. Okay, so we should come back to this next episode. Scaly One is saying, just got home from work. Oh, Scaly One, your character. So this particular episode, we didn't see as much of your character, but your character is very much going to be, I think, on deck for the next episode, because I'm trying to look at, like, who is the lowest of levels, and only because your character just joined, she hasn't gotten as much combat time. We had an incredibly narrow victory. Like, have you ever done those survival missions in like StarCraft or Command and Conquer, something where it's like, just survive for this long? Oh, like Company of Heroes has a couple really good ones where once you've played it a couple times, you can just like have your characters kicking back and sipping cocoa because you're just like on top of it. It was as close to the razor's edge of losing the campaign as we've ever had, and it was really triumphant. But yeah, I think we're going to see a lot more of your character in the next episode, and we upgraded her stuff. Like, your character has all new upgrades. We got some upgraded armor for her. I think she actually went first. So we are going to see a lot more of Scaly One in the next episode. But this is actually the absolute perfect time to end, because now we're going to be able to join Kyber Shards over on Mia's Discord right on time. This was a very, very tense and enjoyable episode. This was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode 4 of Wildermyth, and we will see you again in 1 week's time. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.